Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'll be talking about Ant-Man. So recently, I found this article on Movie Pilot and put it um, down in the description, a link for it. And it says that there is a quote here that from in the comic book reports on, I guess it's some other website, on the possible direction that the Ant-Man movie is gonna go. This quote goes, "A number of new trademarks filed by Marvel is regarded to electronic publication for some of their characters and past comic book storylines. Many of these characters featured in the trademarks for characters starring in upcoming Marvel Studio movies." Comic book continued, a new trademark was filed for Age of Ultron, which is the title of the Avengers sequel. It is likely that Marvel will be pushing the Bandy's Age of Ultron comic book limited series in electronic form when the Avengers sequel is released. Okay, so basically what they're saying here is that they're basically gonna make certain issues of the Avengers or trade backs for like the Kindle. Now, at first glance, that's something important, but then it has been noted that Marvel has also filed a new trademark for the Irredeemable Ant-Man. This version of Ant-Man features the lovable, scrannable type character of Eric O'Grady or Grady. Um, so what they're basically assuming is that instead of Hank or Henry Pym, for some reason I'm used to calling him Hank. I have no idea. But I know it's Henry Pym, but for some reason I keep calling him Hank Pym. Whatever. Instead of Hank or Henry Pym or whatever being Ant-Man, they say that this Eric O'Grady will be the Ant-Man in the movies. Now Paul Rudd has commented on this. He says with talk of Paul Rudd playing Ant-Man, I think this actually not, it's really more of a comment towards Paul Rudd, and it says with talk of Paul Rudd playing Ant-Man, I think this will work perfectly. Let's face it, the ability to shrink down to size of an ant is hardly anything spectacular. And to try to make this into some super exciting film on par with the Avengers just simply wouldn't pan out. Right off the bat, it will be hard to take it seriously. I would love to see this film get higher ratings to take on a comedic tone in keeping with Irredeemable Ant-Man. It will be an original, funny, and hope superhero movie branch out with more of an adult market. Now, it has been confirmed that the Ant-Man movie will be a bit of comedy because Edgar Wright has stated this will be more of a comedy. And yeah. Now, this is supposed to be a superhero movie, so I'm guessing that just because there are a couple of images here, I'm guessing this will be a PG-13 movie. I don't think it's gonna be PG because there is a little bit of nudity here. So yeah. Now, Eric O'Grady, he is one of the Ant-Mans. He's not the most popular Ant-Man, which I would have preferred Hank Pym or Henry Pym or whatever you want to call him as the Ant-Man. But I really don't have any complaints for Eric O'Grady as long as we get an Ant-Man. Now, it does make sense because Eric O'Grady is one of the goofier Ant-Mans. So it will make sense to be going that direction along, with the fact that the director is more of a comedic director and same thing with the actor that's playing Ant-Man. He's more of a comedy artist. Comedy actor. So it will make more sense to have a comedic Ant-Man as that. Now there's not really any there's not really like any real confirmation this is the actual way it's gonna go. Really, the comic book, I guess is the website. Just I guess viewed this, you know, um, took side of this and thought this is the way the Marvel may go with the Ant-Man movie. Now the Ant-Man movie is coming out in 2015. So, there's still a lot more time for us to speculate more on that, but, this does give us a little bit more direction towards the movie. I mean, we've already have confirmation of Paul Rudd. Possibly, he's in negotiations with the Ant-Man, and then we got Edgar Write. I mean, this really don't have much to go on, so this is a really good step forward. I mean, once we get Paul Rudd officially on the team, that'd be more of a step ahead. But for now, this is a good step ahead for the Ant-Man movie. And yeah, I mean, I really don't read much of let me rephrase that. I don't read any of the Eric O'Grady Ant-Mans. I don't read much Ant-Man, period. And the ones I do, it's Henry Pym or Hank Pym or whatever you guys want to call him. So yeah. Either way, as long as we get an Ant-Man movie that doesn't suck, I'm good. Go whatever direction you want, as long as it doesn't suck, And whatever, all power to you. You have all the money. All we want is an Ant-Man movie. I mean, we could have our preferences over what storyline we prefer, but at the end, it's an Ant-Man movie. You guys choose however you want, which version of Ant-Man you guys want, and whatever. So yeah, comment below if you think Eric O'Grady will be a better Ant-Man than Hank Pym. I honestly don't think it would, but really doesn't matter as as long as we get an Ant-Man movie. Now comment below if you would prefer Hank Pym or another version of Ant-Man as the Ant-Man for the Ant-Man movie. Comment below on your thoughts on Eric O'Grady possibly being the Ant-Man for the 2015 film. Subscribe. I do have other videos, based on comic books and comic book heroes. Because I do comic reviews. I also do movie reviews, TV show reviews, reviews on the media, and announcements they sometimes do. And yeah, I'll be posting a link below in the description to the movie pilot link. And yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Share this on Instagram, Vine, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, or whatever you guys prefer. Not just about my channel, but also in the news about the possibility of Eric O'Grady possibly being the Ant-Man. And yeah, so this is Daniel Mart signing off.